Hello guys, welcome again to the World of Life. So today we are also going to continue on acid, base and salt, but we are going to focus on how the body uses acid and base to balance the pH level. Okay, so the stomach has a gland we called the gastric gland. So that gastric gland releases gastric juice, which hydrochloric acid is actually a part of that juice. Okay, so the pepsin, that is the enzyme present, is used to regulate the concentration of that hydrochloric acid that is secreted, because the hydrochloric acid that is secreted from the gastric juice has a pH level of 1 to 2. So it is very, very concentrated that it can harm the stomach. So that pepsin will actually help to minimize or reduce the level of the hydrochloric acid. And number two is the neutralization of the base. So the pancreas releases a bicarbonate or alkaline, okay, into the small intestine. So the neutralization of the small intestine is through that bicarbonate, because of the food that is moved in the small intestine is actually acidic. Okay, so the bicarbonate releases by the pancreas is used to regulate the acid and base level. Okay, so we have mineral structural support, that is also bases. So when excess acid is produced by high protein or processes in diet, the body break down bones and muscles to release buffering minerals. Okay, so the buffering minerals are actually some minerals that does not actually alter the pH level of the stomach. Okay, or the pH level of the intestine. So we call it the buffer solution. Example is like that of the indicator, because the indicator is also a buffer solution. It does not actually affect the pH level of the stomach. So we have the metabolic byproduct. Body absorb sulfur, okay, containing amino acid from meat, okay, and oxidize into acid, while organic acid in foods, vegetable are metabolized, okay, into foods and bicarbonate. Okay, so when the body digests protein, okay, the body also digests vegetable. Vegetable also gives the body some alkaline solution. So that alkaline environment or alkaline solution will react with the food to bring about the balancing. Okay, so we have another pattern we called the mechanism of regulation. Okay, so some buffer system immediately neutralizes acid into the bloodstream. Okay, and also lungs remove some volatile acid in form of carbon dioxide, and the kidney also regulates excess of amino acid, okay, and also bicarbonate too. So we also have some organs and some acid they produce. Okay, we have the stomach. The stomach produce hydrochloric acid. The skin produce lactic acid and amino acid. Then we have a part of the cell we call the lysozyme, contain hydrogen ion. Okay, the vagina contain lactic acid. Okay, so these are as well how the body is be able to use acid and bases. Okay, so if maybe you have actually a question regarding to this process, okay, you can as well comment it on the comment section, write it down. I will also be reading it by myself. And remember, enzymatic reaction, respiration, and also the process of food production in plants are also through enzymes and also acids that are being broken down. Okay, remember that actually any substance that actually have hydrogen ion is also an acid. So do follow me if you're not actually following me before, and also share it with your friends that are actually interested to learn. See you in the next video.